Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Feed Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Memphis UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.
Good evening and welcome to Leicester Fan TV for tonight's Friday night Fanzone show. The last Friday night Fanzone show in a while because it will go back to Thursdays after this week. So we're 1 week away from Christmas, but we've got a hell of a lot to talk about before Christmas. We have Spurs on Sunday. We have... I think that's it. Man United on Boxing Day, isn't it? But of course, we've got the Come On You Fox quiz to come as well. So thanks to everyone who's joined so far. This is the Friday night Fan Zone.
Everyone, it's Christian Fuchs here. I would like to say a big thank you to our fans and keep having our back for the upcoming Premier League season as well as the Europa League. Keep watching Leicester Fan TV. They have the latest news and they keep you up to date on leicesterfantv.com. So stay tuned and thanks for your support.
So, as I said, thanks to everyone who's joined so far. Let's get a few comments in. Ben's here. Hi, Ben. Hi, Matt. LCFC Matt. Charlie's here. Evening, Charlie. Hi from Gray. Jack. Evening, Lox. Gray's already firing the matters. When all else fails, plan B. Oh, wait, we don't have one. Cheers for that, Gray. We'll get on to that in a bit. Maz. Hi to Maz. Anthony, morning. Where are you coming from, Anthony? Are you somewhere abroad, somewhere where it's morning? Let us know. Or are you just taking the mic? Probably. Patrick says, cannot see getting anything next 2 games. Obviously, positivity everywhere, eh? I'm only joking. Gareth said, I think Leicester will win 1-0. Well, we'll get to the predictions in a bit. And there we go. Anthony, sorry, evening, Lox. I am here in California. Lovely. Well, I wish I was there with you, Anthony. Not in that way, you know what I mean? Just, you know, California, innit? But yeah, let's get Josh, aka Sportser, into the show as always, as we do every Friday. Hello, Josh.
Hi, Lox, mate. How are we?
I'm very good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Not too bad.
Good, good. I'm in a cheery mood today, only because not because of Leicester, of course, because if it was because of Leicester, I'd be in a bad mood. Because we lost against Everton 2-0. But let's quickly touch on that. Josh, thoughts on that game? I haven't spoken to you since. So what did you make of that game?
Yeah, it's one of those again. Poor again. I don't really get how we can go from beating Brighton that well. I know Everton are a better team, but I don't get how the performance can drop so much. I think disappointing. We created a few chances, but they're very minimal, and yet again set pieces again, which was the main issue. So yeah, another pretty poor performance at home again. Yeah,
I mean, that's 7 goals conceded from set pieces this season, I believe, more than any other club. I mean, maybe I'm just being a bit stupid, but surely you can just work on the training ground. You know what I mean? Like, give it a rest, give it a break, just work on the set pieces, try and score from more, try and concede less. So, yeah, who knows? Yeah. I've been playing Football Manager all day, mate. So I think I'm amazing. But yeah, there we go. Gary says, not looking forward to Sunday. We never get anything there. Well, we struggle, don't we? We struggle there. Kane as well, Josh. Do you see him? Well, let's move on to Tottenham. Thoughts on that, Josh? I mean, the Tottenham game, obviously, it's going to be a tough one. It always is against Spurs. You know, we've not really had one over on them since the title winning season. I think we got a winner against them, didn't we? Madison scored a winner last season.
Yeah.
Apart from that, we do struggle. Harry Kane, he loves a goal, doesn't he? He loves a little shush as well, or whatever. What are your thoughts going into that game? Who are the players apart from the obvious, you know, Kane and Son? But you know, do you think we're going to struggle against them on Sunday?
Yeah, I think it'd be a tough game. I think it'd be quite interesting. Obviously, I think Mourinho usually sits back, and yes, it's going to be difficult. Obviously, Leicester like to sit back away from home, so it'd be interesting to see how the game goes. But yeah, obviously, it's going to be a tough game. Spurs have done well so far this season. pretty close to getting a point against Liverpool as well. See the obvious Kane, Son in there. I think the midfield's quite strong this season with lots of the Celso in there, I think it is. And defensive wise, they've improved with I think they signed Doherty, I think, from Wolves as well. So yeah, they're a good team so far this season, and they've done well, got some big results. I think they beat Man City at home as well. So yeah, it's going to be another tough game on the weekend, but you never know. Leicester perform better away from home, so we could potentially get something, but yeah, it's going to be another tough one.
We do perform better away from home. You are right. Comment here from Facebook user 2-0 for me, Son and Kane. Facebook user, we know that's not your name. It'd be amazing if it was actually. But either just click the actual Leicester Fan TV link and then your name will come up. Or the best thing to do, and I say this to everyone, go over to YouTube instead. Head over to YouTube. Not now. Do it, before the next show. Head over there. Subscribe, hit the like button, and if you can, drop us a super chat. But YouTube is just better to watch on. You can pause and rewind and whatever you want to do. You can't do that on Facebook when it's live. As Josh knows, he's on YouTube all the time. Pete is here. I'm dreading it. You know what, mate? I am as well.
Yeah, I can't know.
Away from Tom, just because Tom's in the background there. Not Tom, Josh. Away from has been amazing, Josh, but I think just the way Tottenham play, they're going to sit back and they're going to wait for us. Well, we're not going to wait for anything. We're just going to try and break them down. I don't see it happening, and they'll hit us on the counter. So we'll get to our prediction though. Anthony says, feel it will be a bore fest. Sadly, I could see that happening. Maybe a couple goals, maybe one or two from Tottenham, but oh well. Let's quickly talk about this because there's been some news, Josh, in the past couple of days. Well, I think today especially. Castagna is fit for this weekend. Now, there's been talk about he could start. Obviously, I think the safe option for me is on the bench. But what do you think? Would you fancy him starting the game on Sunday, or do you think we should just take it easy and kind of work him in and put him on the bench?
That's a tough one. Is obviously I think we need him, but obviously Seuncha and Ricardo both got injured when we put them back in straight away, so we don't want that to happen again. But yeah, I'll probably say put him on the bench, but I'd definitely like to see him start against Tottenham. Obviously, he's a great winger. He can go forward defensively. He's good as well, and I think he'll definitely improve our pretty dodgy defence at the moment. So yeah, I'd like to start him, but I don't want to rush him in, so I don't want him to get another 3 months out.
Dodgy is the right word there at the minute, mate. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Josh, with Castagna, when he signed, it was like a massive relief because obviously there was uncertainty, there was doubters because obviously Chilwell was off, even though Chilwell became the scapegoat of Leicester City, and other players are now becoming the new scapegoat. But we won't get into that. But even though he was a scapegoat, some people still thought, oh well, is it a good enough replacement and all of this? Obviously, it turned out to be a great replacement, but now he's been out since September, October, maybe. I think October, early October. It's going to be like a new signing again, isn't it, when he comes back?
Yeah, definitely. He came in. He's done a good job. I think he got injured in the West Ham game. I think he was, but before that, I think in the first 3 games, I think he got an assist in all of them. Of course, he scored against West Brom. Got a few assists against Burnley. Played obviously well against Man City away. So yeah, he's a great. Yeah, should be a new sign to be honest. And obviously defensively at the moment we're flat with options. So I think him coming back in would be massive.
Yeah. Let's have a look at some of the comments. Anthony said, I would like to see Castagna and Under trying to play together somehow. The Fox's Arms. Jamie says, don't want anything to moan about on Sunday. Neither do I. Good point here from Gray. Kane in the middle of the park waiting to play the killer pass to Son. We have to be ready, which, obviously Kane has become that type of player, I mean, he plays number 9, he plays number 10 a lot, he plays number 8 even. He can sit in the park like Gray says and hit that killer pass. He's really good with the ball. And when I say that, I don't even mean in terms of dribbling, which he's good at dribbling, of course, but the passing and the shooting, just, hitting that ball, it's just amazing, mate. I think he's developed his game a lot as well since, our title winning season where he was banging goals in. And he's not just that now. He can play those killer passes. For me, he's one of the best passers in the league, mate. You know what I mean? He is one of the best passers in the league, and he's a centre forward. So fair play to him. I'm not his biggest fan, but in terms of kind of quality wise, he's definitely got it. Rodgers is a better tactician than Mourinho, plus better defence starting. 4 to us, maybe 5. fair play, Keith. It's an interesting comment. People will debate it. Guys, get your thoughts on Keith's comment there. But yeah, James says, hand on heart, I can't see us. Yeah, that's the vital word there, not can, can't. Hand on heart, I can't see us getting a result here, but best we can hope for is a draw. To be fair, mate, with me though, it's like, yes, we'll get to the predictions in a bit, but I don't think we're going to win, right? I don't think we're going to win on Sunday. However, it won't surprise you if we go and do them.
Yeah, exactly.
And then after losing to, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's a difficult one. Let's just see if there's any other comments in here I have missed. Now and again, we tend to make hard work from what can be winnable games, but put it up to good teams. 1-1 draw versus Spurs. So that's correct. Yeah, fair play, David. Good comment there. I can see Tom in the background. We do have, of course, the big one coming up later today. Come on, you Fox quiz, coming up in 5 minutes time. So guys, if you're watching this and you're meant to be taking part in the quiz, start clicking the link I sent out to you guys earlier today. Start clicking it. Tom's here. Tom White is here ready. So everyone else get in. I think the first fixture is Ross versus Adrian. Ross is coming on in a few minutes. So Adrian, click that link, get your hair ready and all that. You know what I mean? But that will be coming up in a moment. Come on, you Fox quiz. Guys, get your score predictions in the comments. Josh, what is your score prediction for Tottenham versus Leicester this Sunday at 2:15?
Wow. Knows the time and the date and the kickoff. Jeez.
And on Sky Sports, not Amazon. Is that right? I think it's Sky.
Yeah, it's on Sky. Yeah.
Oh, is Man United Amazon?
God knows.
Random
minute.
We'll get score prediction.
Yeah. I haven't really thought this through. I'm gonna try. I'll try to be positive on any channel I go on, but I'm gonna go realistic. I'm gonna go 2-1 win to Spurs. I think I said it last week. I said I'm confident of the Everton game. I thought we were gonna win 3-1, and I said we'll probably lose now. So you never know. We could go and win it, but yeah, I'll say 2-1 Spurs. I think it'll be tough. I'll go with Kane to get 2, and then for Leicester I'll go with Vardy. But yeah, I'm gonna go 2-1 Spurs.
Evening, mate. How are you, Tom?
Not too bad. How are you?
Yes, good, thank you. We heard Josh's score prediction now. I'll quickly say mine, and then we'll go to Tom. For me, it's a 1-0 Tottenham. Not a nice result. It's going to be a horrible one to watch on the watch along with me and Tom. But yeah, I think I'm going to go 1-0 Tottenham. I think it will be cagey, but I think Tottenham will get a counter-attack goal. Not often I predict a loss, but there we go. Tom, what do you think? Tell us, give us a little insight as well. How do you think the game's going to go on Sunday, and then give us your prediction?
I think we will be better than we were against Everton, but having watched how Spurs are playing right now, same as Liverpool, this could either be one where we come out really up for it and we get a 1-1, maybe a sneaky 1-0, or it's going to be something where Spurs go out. And no disrespect to us, we're playing very well, but Spurs could go out and just be a class above us, and rather than being a sneaky 2-1 or a cagey 2-1, they could go out and 2-3, 4-0. It depends on how they're playing. If they hit form, we'd have to make sure there's no mistakes, no messing around at the back, not trying to do the fancy, let's play it out from the back and play them around. We're just going to have to, no mistakes, counter-attack because we could get absolutely bad. And that's really bad coming from, I'm a Leicester fan, I shouldn't be saying we're going to get stuffed, but
I get it.
Would be something you could be seen to happen.
I get it.
Castagna playing, though.
Did you see him playing, did you say?
Yeah. Because I know I heard your point earlier about, we played Soyuncu and Ricardo and they both got injured. And I think it comes down to individual players, doesn't it? Because they take well to training. The only reason he's being put forward to play is he's obviously shown in training that he's fit enough, and there's no worry there from the sports sciencing team. So it's just he goes into a game, and it could be he plants his foot wrong, and then it just aggravates the injury. So he's obviously shown something that Rodgers and the team have gone, he's fit enough to play. So it could be interesting. Yeah,
100%. And who do you see for the who do you fancy for scoring goals on Sunday, mate? I mean, Kane and Son are obvious ones, of course, but what do you reckon?
Well, we all know Kane likes a Kane likes a goal against us, and if they're going to score more than 2, then Kane will definitely at least get himself a brace, won't he? If they score more than 3, then I would not put against a Kane hat-trick against us. If we're to somehow get a win or a draw, then I'd say Vardy or possibly Under to score. But if Vardy's not firing and Under's not firing, then I haven't got a clue where it's going to come from us, because we saw it against Everton, didn't we? Vardy don't get a touch of the ball, and you're looking at it going, we've got 5 attacking outlets, and I couldn't see any of them hitting the barn door. Yeah. So,
I agree. Yeah, I get where you're coming from, mate. Let's have one little look at this comment. I mean, I say little, it's absolutely massive. Here we go, Rob. I honestly don't know what to predict. We're inconsistent. The mentality isn't right amongst the squad, and I think it comes from Rodgers. We seem to go into some games without organisation and effort. Most of the goals that have been scored against us have been down to complacency and taking our eyes off the ball. All I hear from the club is how we're in a good position and results like that can be expected, but we can be doing so much better for a club who makes good transfer decisions. Is this meant to continue? No, I can't see another comment from Rob. He might get one in. I see where he's coming from. I think it's a little bit too much. I think, we don't need to be worrying that much. Obviously, we've lost games, we've won games. I have been on the side recently where it's, like obviously at the end of last season when we qualified for Europa League, I was one to say, yeah, I know we were in the Champions League places for so long. However, Europa League isn't that bad, and it's been a good experience for the players so far this season. But at the minute, I am thinking a bit like, I know we've won a lot of games already this season and we're 4th in the league, but for me, it's a false position in the table because of the other teams not playing so well. But what do I know, eh? Anyway, let's have a little look at this. Go on, Tom.
I think some of it comes down to, as the last time I was on, I think you can remember I said this. You look at some of the players we've got. You look at Justin, he's 21, 22. Fofana, he's just turned 20. Barnes is under 23. And Didi's only 25, 26?
24.
24.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Under is a youngster. Under's only about 23.
Something like
that. Is only 23, 24. Madison's only 23, 24. Soyuncu, he's only 25 at most. Isn't he? So the squad we've got, and when Pearson was manager, he always said this very well. None of them have hit their peak yet. So you will get games like Man City and Leicester go out and they do everything right and they score 5. You get a game like Everton where I don't think Leicester particularly did anything wrong.
Yep.
You take out some of you're missing Evans, an old head's missing, and you've got a load of youngsters who will blow hot and cold and need to learn. So they get a match like Everton, they go 1-0 down, still do everything right, but you've not got that supportive head sitting there going, don't worry, lads, we're 1-0 down, just keep doing the basics and we'll go and score. So I wouldn't say it's anything to do with, it's on what's the name's point, it's nothing to do with Rodgers. It's nothing that he can go, Rodgers can come out and go, yeah, this is my fault. He has to come out and go, look, I am building you a squad for 2-3 years ahead. When I came in, every Leicester fan went, I don't care if we don't get success now, but I want a stable squad that can push for the future. Yeah. And that's what Rodgers is doing. It's a bit like, and it pains me to say this because I live in Derby and it's really horrible. Derby, mid-2000s, they had Cloughy in.
Yeah.
And when they brought him in, he was brought in and told, you've not got loads of money, you've got to develop the youngsters.
Yeah.
So he comes in and he stables them, and they have some matches that are good, some that are bad. And after a while, they sack him and go, well, fans aren't happy, your board aren't happy because you're not getting the results. And he comes out and goes, you brought me in and told me to work with youngsters. You've got to understand.
Yeah.
They have good games, they have bad games. That's how a player develops. The older they are, the more developed they are, the portion of bad games they have is 1 in 5. Look at Schmeichel. He has a bad game 1 in 20, doesn't he?
Yeah, Everton, exactly.
Bad game.
Yeah.
Bad game, one in 5 when he's not getting that support, and that only comes with age. So to people to go, we've got to blame Rodgers, things have got to change, it's disgraceful. I go, the only way this is going to change is by giving them time. This is not a magical wave, because if you want a magical wave, we've got to give Rodgers a load of money and just go, right, bring in other players who are aged 28 and above. But in 5 years' time, when people are going, why are we not getting success? Well, we have an older squad then, and that's why we've got to work with this younger squad, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
exactly.
completely. Right, let's move on. It's time for the quiz. Now, we've got a few people here. Tom's here, of course, as we can see. I'm just going to drop you out a moment, Tom. All right. So the games today are, it is time for Come On You Fox quiz. Ross Howard versus Adrian Bramley. Adrian, if you're watching, mate, come on. Time's ticking. You need to get on. Otherwise, you are going to forfeit and Ross will go through. The next one is Lee Powell versus Sean Culpin. I can see Sean's here. Cheers, Sean. Lee, you need to join. I know you were just here. Rejoin. Click join. Click join and you'll be in. And the last one's Wayne Harrison versus Tom. Tom's here. So I did see Wayne as well. Wayne and Lee were here and now they're not. So guys, join again. Otherwise, you're going to have to forfeit. So we'll start. I know Ross is, this is annoying. Tom is playing Wayne. Sean. What we'll do is who's just joined? Lee Power. Okay, so the first fixture we'll quickly do is Sean versus Lee, because they're both here. Ross, I know you're waiting, but Adrian's not here yet. Will only be a few minutes. So just before we start, Sean and Lee, let's just introduce the quiz to everyone. Again, here it is. It's time for the most anticipated game show of the year. It is time for Come On You Fox Quiz. So this is how it all works. You will each be asked 5 questions. Whoever gets the most answers correct will go through to the next round. If there is a tie, there will of course be a tiebreaker question that is asked. The closest answer, of course, will go through. Just 2 rules for you all to follow, so please pay attention. Anyone who is watching, any viewers, please do not put the answers in the comments because it will spoil the fun. And of course, the one rule for the contestants, no Googling. If you do Google, you will be excluded from the competition and you will enter the Hall of Shame. Thank you very much, and let's get right into it. So that's the rules. That's how it all works. It is very simple. Right, let's get in. The 2 contestants. We'll get the home team in first. I've just lost it. Where is it? Come on. Oh, come on. Where's it gone? We'll have it. There we go. It is Lee Powell. So let's get Lee in straight away. Evening, Lee.
Hello.
How are you, mate? You all right?
Yeah, not bad, you?
Yes, very good. Thank you. And let's get in Lee's opponent, which is Sean Culpin.
Dog of the Christmas theme.
He's a lovely background there.
Yeah, do you like it? It took me an hour to set up.
Thank you, Sean. Right, so let's get straight into it. Lee is the home team. So, Lee, you can pick questions 1 or questions 2. Which one?
2.
2. Okay, brilliant. You'll have the... Whoa. Josh, ignore that. You're the scorekeeper, so keep the score. Are you ready? Are you ready to keep the score, Josh?
Yeah, I'm right. Yeah.
Brilliant. Lee, are you ready for your questions? 5 questions.
Yeah, ready.
Perfect. Here we go. Who currently wears number 24 for Leicester City?
Mender.
Correct. On Boxing Day 2015, Leicester lost their first away game of the season against who?
We went. Liverpool.
Correct. In which year did Emil Heskey move to Liverpool for £11 million?
God.
Do you want to come in?
2012.
No, 2000. Who was Leicester's top goal scorer in the Champions League during the 16-17 season?
Or Morris. Right. Mahrez.
Correct, Mahrez. And last question. Leicester were relegated from the Premier League in 2002. Who was the manager at the time?
O'Neill.
Incorrect. So how many was that, Josh?
3.
3. Yeah, good show out. Right. So, Sean, are you ready for your question?
Ready as you ever will be.
You've been left with these ones because Lee picked questions 2, so you've got questions 1. Here we go.
Well done, Lee.
Who replaced Brian Little as manager?
God, stab it. No, I think it wasn't Martin O'Neill, was it? That would be after. No,
incorrect. Which player did Pete? Which fan favourite? Apparently, it was a fan favourite. I don't know if it was. Which fan favourite did Peter Taylor sell to Wolves?
Oh, only I can buy.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Which American was on Leicester City's 1997 League Cup winning team?
Is that Casey Keller?
It was, yep. Which 3 Leicester City players have been in the running for the Ballon d'Or award?
Leicester.
Good luck.
3.
It's 3.
Yeah.
Mahrez.
Yep.
Vardy.
Yep. One more.
Blah, blah, blah. I'll have to have a guess at. No, indeed, no idea.
No, incorrect. It was, you got the first 2 right, but the last one was Banks back in the day. Gordon Banks.
Back in the day. Wow, yeah.
And the last question, the top 5 Premier League appearance makers for Leicester are Muzzy Izzet, Jamie Vardy, Kasper Schmeichel, Matt Elliott, and who else? There's one more in the top 5 Premier League appearances for Leicester.
I'll stab it. I'll have to say Wes Morgan. Honest,
incorrect. It was Robbie Savage. Right. So, to be fair, you did have the harder questions. Luckily, Lee picked the easier ones. How much was that, Josh?
Just 1.
Just 1. So Lee, you will be moving to the next round of the quiz. We will be in touch tomorrow or something to let you know who you'll be against. All right.
Brilliant.
Well done, mate.
Thanks.
Another one for set 2.
Cheers, lads. Thank you. Right, so Lee's got that one. That's Lee's one. So Lee won that one. We'll quickly move on to the second one, which will be Ross Howard versus Adrian Bramley. So let's get both of these in. Home team first. Hello, Ross, mate. And the second one, AD, how are you, mate?
Hello, mate. Sorry, a bit late. So I've got granddad duties, right. Unfortunately.
No, it's absolutely fine. Oh, bless. Ross, you are the home team. So would you like questions 1 or questions 2?
I'll go with 1, please.
1. Are you ready, Ross?
Yes.
Here we go. Who was Leicester's first ever kit sponsor?
Walker's Crisp.
Incorrect. Which club did we sign former Leicester and Arsenal striker Alan Smith from?
Jesus Christ. Oh God, this is hard. No idea. Pass.
Incorrect, obviously. Which manager had the better win ratio at Leicester? Nigel Pearson during his first spell, or Brendan Rodgers now?
It would have to be Brendan Rodgers now.
Correct. How many games did Leicester win in their 15-16 title-winning season?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, they lost 3, and they drew 8. 81 points. I think we won. Oh, God. That's a tough one, that. 3 defeats. 3. Joy. Is it? Oh God! I'm now we've got it.
I'm going to push you for an answer.
24.
Incorrect. You're one off. You're one off. Who has made more appearances in all competitions for Leicester? Jamie Vardy or Wes Morgan?
Jesus, it's going to be Wes, isn't it? Wes Morgan?
Incorrect. Jamie Vardy has passed him, I think, by 3. That's it. It's around that, but yeah. So what was that, Josh? Was that 1?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Christ, man.
1. AD, you're in a good chance here, mate.
I'm very surprised. I am very surprised because I know Ross knows his stuff, yeah. So I thought, yeah, okay, let's see where to go anyway.
These questions they're quite similar in difficulty, so we'll have to see how you get on. Right, are you ready?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Who were Leicester's first official kit maker? The maker of the kit.
Maker.
The manufacturer, I suppose.
Of their very first sponsored kit or their very first kit.
Not the first no, just the first kit, yeah.
Kit. Does it have to, if I actually sort of say it out, if I said a suggestion, does that mean that's my first answer, or I'm just talking
just,
it out?
Yeah, just final answer. You know what I mean? Only final answer. You know what I mean?
I think I've got a funny feeling that.
Can I have to push you for an answer?
Yeah, I've Admiral.
Correct. Admiral, yeah, correct. Who scored more goals in all competitions for Leicester? David Nugent or Matty Fryatt?
I would say Nugent.
Incorrect. It's close, but incorrect. Jeff Hurst scored. Yeah, Jeff Hurst scored a hat-trick in 1966 World Cup final. Who scored the other goal?
Oh yes, I should know that, shouldn't I? Really well, cool. I think it's one of 2, but I don't want to say the wrong one because this is Jeff Hurst got the 3.
There was one more goal scorer. Who was it?
Nobby Styles.
Incorrect. Martin Peters. Who has scored more hat-tricks? Who has scored more hat-tricks for Leicester? Gary Lineker or Jamie Vardy?
Oh, dear. Vardy.
Incorrect. Which Leicester youngster scored a hat-trick on his debut for Leicester in a League Cup game versus Bury in 2015?
What youngster?
Yeah, which former Leicester youngster, I should say. He's not the club now. Former LCFC youngster. Hat-trick for Leicester in a League Cup game versus Bury in 2015.
2015, so that must have been a League Cup game. Did you say League Cup game?
Yeah, against Bury, yeah.
Okay. Can't see that. No one in.
Gonna have to push you for an answer.
It was like Joe not Dodo. Is it Dodo or something?
I'll take it. Yeah. Joe, yeah. So how many is that, Josh? Is that 2, 3,
Yeah.
2.
Just 1.
So Adrian, you have beaten Ross, and Adrian, you will progress to the next round. So yeah, it was close. The questions were similar, but yeah, unlucky Ross. Adrian goes through. We are in a rush tonight, so I'm going to have to let you both go already. But thanks both of you for coming on.
Cheers,
we'll be in touch. We'll be in touch. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers, AD. Cheers, Ross. Right, last fixture. Let's quickly get it in. So it is Wayne Harrison is the home team. Evening, Wayne.
How are you?
How are you, mate? You all right?
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Good. Yeah, good, thank you. And the away team is Tom. Again, hi, Tom. Right. So, Wayne, you are the home team. So, would you like questions 1 or questions 2?
One's fine.
1. Here we go. So, in 2010, Blackburn Rovers nearly signed now world-class striker Robert Lewandowski. What's prevented the transfer going through?
No idea. No idea.
Yeah, it's a difficult one. A volcano eruption. A volcano. Where did we sign Daniel Amati from?
Copenhagen.
Correct. Good answer. Leicester have. This is hard. Leicester have been in 4 European competitions, but how many games have we played? 24 or 17?
They played 6 in the group. They played 10. 10 in the 16, 17. 17.
Incorrect. 24.
Okay.
Who won the World Cup in 2002?
Germany.
Incorrect. It was Brazil. And finally, who is the oldest ever goal scorer for Leicester City?
Kevin Phillips.
Correct. 40 years old against Blackpool in 2014. Right. So how many was that, Josh? 2, 3? 2.
2.
Okay. It's a good effort. Tom, are you ready?
I was ready to a bit.
Come on, then. The most times Leicester have played another club is 145 times. But which team is it?
Is it Sheffield United?
Incorrect. It's Arsenal. How many League Cup games have Leicester played in their history? League Cup games. Is it 191 or is it 645?
645.
Incorrect. It's 191.
No.
I know, that shocked me. Who played more games for Leicester? Steve Guppy or Emil Heskey?
Heskey came in as a youngster. He stayed for a while, but got sold. Is it Guppy?
It's incorrect. It's Heskey. You need these 2 to draw, mate. You need these 2. Here's an easy one for you. What nationality is Danny Ward?
Welsh.
Correct.
If I get that one wrong, I won't be allowed back to the university.
And this is a difficult one. Where did Leicester sign N'Golo Kante from? Which club?
Oh, it's French tier 2, wasn't it? It was either tier 2 or tier 3. Oh, my French football is a bit crap.
It's a difficult one, mate. It's a difficult one.
Yeah. I'm going to go Nate's. I know it's not, but...
Incorrect. Unfortunately, it's, I don't know how you say it, Khan or Kane or Kine, whatever it is. So that means Wayne does go through to the next round. Congratulations, Wayne. Thanks to Tom as well for taking part, mate. It's all about the luck of, which one you pick. And, sometimes they're easier than the others, but thanks to both.
There's a few of his questions, like the Blackburn one. I was like, oh, I know that.
yeah. That's it. It's all about the luck. So thanks to both of you. Thanks to both of you for coming. And Wayne, we'll be in touch, Wayne, tomorrow with the next one. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Cheers, Tom. Right, so that's the end of the show. We've gone over time as always. Thanks to Josh. Josh, quickly, where can people find you on YouTube? There it is.
Yeah, down there. That's sports. So yeah, different content on there as well. So yeah, if you could subscribe, that'd be massively appreciated.
Perfect, mate. And I'm on Christmas Eve next Thursday. If you want to be, let me know. If not, no worries. We'll see you after. Should be. There we go. So we'll see you Christmas Eve. Thanks, Josh. Cheers for coming, mate. As always. Thanks to everyone who's watched tonight. Appreciate it. Gray sent a few super chats, super stickers. So thank you for that, mate. And yeah, we will see you next Thursday, Christmas Eve at 7 o'clock, 7:30, 7:30. We'll go with 7:30, 7:30 Christmas Eve, and we'll talk about the looking forward to the Boxing Day game against Man United. So thanks to everyone for watching, and we will see you next week.
Everyone, it's Christian Fuchs here. I would like to say a big thank you to our fans and keep having our back for the upcoming Premier League season as well as the Europa League. Keep watching Leicester Fan TV. They have the latest news and they keep you up to date on leicesterfantv.com. So stay tuned and thanks for your support.